Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm taking a look at the Sonicake. It's the QGT10, which is basically a Strat style guitar. The folks at Sonicake were nice enough to send me one of these to demo. This isn't a paid video. It's not a sponsorship or anything, but just to be upfront, they did send this to me to try out. So that out of the way. If you haven't seen these guitars before, I wasn't terribly familiar with them until they reached out, and I went to the website and like, we're going to send you a guitar. Like, great, cool. Happy to do a video. Absolutely. And I go check it out and it retails for $129.99. If you go to the website now, you can get 10% off of that. And I'll just be honest. I'll be completely honest with you. I thought, how can this be a good instrument? Like, there's no way. There's no way it's going to be anything to write home about at that price point. So there's my honest perception and attitude going into this, right? So I take it out of the box, and the only thing we'll say, and just a couple things that I don't know, kind of weird to me, like it's really, really light. And, having a heavy guitar is not a good thing. Most of the nicer or more sought after guitars are of a certain weight and not above. But this just doesn't feel substantial, I guess, to me. I don't know what kind of wood it's made of, but it just feels very light. Again, not a bad thing. I mean, especially if a heavy guitar, causes you to have, shoulder back issues if you're playing standing up with a strap or whatever. It could be a really good thing. But that was one of the things. Also, it's actually, at least on my monitor, this looks blue. It's actually black, but it's a matte finish. And typically, Fenders and most Fender copies are always, more of a glossy finish. I actually really like the matte finish look. That's pretty cool. The neck feels nice. The fretwork is good. No frets are hanging over, no sharp edges, which is always a good thing. The neck has a very unfinished feel to it. It's not glossy or anything. Love that. Absolutely love that. The tuners are okay. If this was something I was going to go out and play a lot, that's probably the only thing I would do, really. But I would probably upgrade the tuners. Just they're basic set of tuners. They work, but I'm kind of picky about that. For someone that knocks guitars out of tune as easily as I do because of the way I play, I'm a little more particular and picky about tuners. But it's got a kind of vintage style Fender tremolo system, and I don't know, this tremolo bar seems very much longer than I think it should be. I don't know. Anyway, thought that was weird. But anyway, 3 single coils, 5-way selector, volume, and 2 tones. So everything you would expect from a Fender style guitar. So I'm going to let you hear it, and then I'll just kind of talk about playability, my overall thoughts of it. And we'll keep it to that. I'm running this through my Helix. It's just like a Fender tweed kind of thing. Really bluesy, that sort of stuff. A little it's a clean-ish sound with a little bit of drive. And for some of the demos, I might kick on like a tube screamer or something. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, this is the neck pickup. To me, it's a very good sounding neck pickup for a Strat style guitar. It's got very good dynamics. And when you dig in and pop it, it does give you that single coil, I don't even know what you'd call that. Feel? I don't know. But it has it, right? So that's cool. Then you go to the next kind of in between, which is the neck and middle pickup. Like just that kind of quacky. All right, so now we're to the middle and bridge, another kind of the Fender quack positions. Okay, to the bridge pickup then. So that's kind of that typical, playing near the bridge. That kind of thing, kind of twangy, but also just regular playing. people complain that, you know, bridge pickups on Strats are just so thin that they're useless. And what are you going to do? I mean, it's a thinner sound than a humbucker or a P90. It is, but I've never understood the whole, like, it's unusable. I don't know. I don't agree with that. So let's put a little gain on this, and I'll kind of go through the positions again, starting with the neck. So. All right, the neck and middle. All right, middle. All right, middle and bridge. And then the bridge. I think it's a very usable bridge tone, in my opinion. So anyway, there you go. Those are the sound examples. All 5 positions, clean and dirty. Now, just some overall thoughts. It plays really well, to be honest. You know, it's a thinner neck profile than I prefer, but it's still very comfortable. I love the natural finish on the back. It is a very comfortable guitar to play. I don't know how else to say it, but it just feels good to play. I've got no complaints about it. You know, does it feel like a $1,500 guitar? No, not quite. But I mean, dude, $130 with 10% off. It's tremendous value for that. So I recommend this to people. You know, if you got a child that wants to start playing guitar and you don't want to spend too much, or if you yourself are wanting to get into guitar, don't want to spend too much, or if you just want a backup, you know, if you're gigging and you've got, you know, your main guitar, it's like, be nice to have a guitar that plays good and sounds good as a backup. I mean, cheap insurance. I don't know, man. Like, there's just a lot of applications for this, and I ended up liking it way more than I thought. Like I said in the very beginning, I didn't have any expectations going in as far as like, this is going to be this or that. I was like, it's such a low price. How can it be good? It's good. I am shocked. So anyway, in a good way. I'm not trying to disparage Sonicake in any way. It could have been any manufacturer. I'm just saying this is such an amazing price point. I didn't expect this much guitar for this price. So 2 thumbs up. I really like it. So anyway, thank you guys for checking out the video. As always, I appreciate it. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, notification bell. I think that's all the things I'm supposed to say that someone told me. Anyway, thank you. I always appreciate you guys. And until next time, we'll see you.